Hey folks, we're coming at you live here from the White Mountains of New Hampshire, and right behind me is one of the most exhilarating rides in all of New England, the Mount Washington Auto Road. If you're new to the channel, we cover the best roads to take by motorcycle in every state in America. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 best motorcycle rides for those heading to America's oldest rally, Laconia Bike Week. So stay tuned folks, because we've got the best roads right here. Okay, so here we go with the best rides around Laconia. Laconia Motorcycle Week is in fact the oldest national bike rally in America, dating all the way back to 1916, when the first group of gypsy riders made their way up here. These New Hampshire motorcycle roads offers riders fresh air, mountain scenery, and quaint New England towns. A few miles north of Laconia are the majestic White Mountains of New Hampshire, with an abundance of excellent roads to travel on. In this top 5 list, we'll cover one of the most popular motorcycle roads in New England, the KANCAMAGUS Highway, as well as the epic Ride to the Sky along Mount Washington Auto Road. But we'll also highlight some lesser-known hidden gems in New Hampshire that feature fun twisting curves in deep forests, roads with lakeside views, and rides on scenic backcountry farmland. And for all the work that's put into the video, the only thing I'm going to ask of you in return is to hit that like button for us. It really helps out the channel, and don't forget to subscribe either. We've got more videos on the best motorcycle rides in other states in America, so be sure to check those out. And all the roads we're going to be talking about can be found on our website, greatmotorcycleroads.com. There we have route descriptions and links to the Google Maps routes. And we're excited to announce our brand new premium membership road trip package available on Patreon. There we offer extra features to help you plan your motorcycle trips, including GPX files for every ride, Google Maps showing where every route is located within each state, exclusive motorcycle road videos, and more. Your support helps us keep the lights on at greatmotorcycleroads.com and on our YouTube channel. First up is one of the most popular motorcycle rides in New England, the KANCAMAGUS Highway on Route 112. This is about 36 miles in length. The KANCAMAGUS Highway runs through the White Mountains from Conway to Lincoln, and it reaches altitudes of nearly 3,000 feet above sea level. This ride is popular not only during Laconia Motorcycle Week, but also during the autumn when the foliage is at its peak. And the benefit of riding in May and June in the spring is when the area's many waterfalls are at their peak when the winter snow melts. New Hampshire Route 112 on the KANCAMAGUS Highway features a ride with rolling mountains and dense forests as your backdrop. And the highway is great for all skill level riders, and just about every type of motorcycle. The road is not overly technical. You'll have a lot of turns and elevation changes, along with one tighter hairpin turn on the western side. And the pavement is in great condition as of 2024, which makes for a smooth ride the entire way. One of the nice things about the KANCAMAGUS Highway is they offer plenty of scenic stops along the way as you get to the top, and it gives you some really great views of the White Mountains. The entire road is relatively short at just about under an hour's ride, but you can pay the honor system fee at various locations to gain access to the short waterfall hikes. And just be cautious, there are signs warning of moose being seen on the roadside very often here, so be alert for those when you're riding. Because as we all know, while it can be fun to see wildlife while you're on the road motorcycling, you just don't want to see them on the road while you're motorcycling. And there's another great little route called Bear Notch Road, which is just off the KANCAMAGUS, and it's definitely worth the detour. Bear Notch Road provides a great technical ride with fun curves. But for one of the best rides in New Hampshire, the KANCAMAGUS Highway offers excellent riding through the White Mountains. And next is a ride that's not for the faint of heart. This is the Mount Washington Auto Road. This should be on any motorcyclist's bucket list. Despite being a shorter ride at just over 7 miles in length, this road is one of the most exciting, challenging motorcycle rides in all of New England. Dubbed the Ride to the Sky, the Mount Washington Auto Road is a steep, technical climb up the narrow, twisty road. You can pick up the Mount Washington Auto Road just off Highway 16 near Jackson. Starting at an elevation of 1,500 feet, the road climbs an average grade of almost 12%, and after only 7.6 miles, you'll ascend to the road summit at over 6,000 feet. The road is so steep the weather is usually drastically different by the time you get to the top than it was when you had just started at the bottom. Mount Washington has long been famous for its remarkably erratic weather, so no 2 trips on the Mount Washington Auto Road are ever the same. I've been able to make this ride a few times in the past couple of years, and I can honestly say it's been a different experience every time. And keep in mind the mornings are better to ride here because the winds often pick up in the afternoons, so be sure to time your ride wisely. There are no guardrails on this road, and there are numerous steep drop-offs on the side, so focus is needed while you're navigating the turns. Thankfully, there are a few pullouts where you can stop, enjoy the view, and catch your breath. While the ride down for the most part will keep you in first gear, the road overlooks New Hampshire's majestic White Mountains in a way that cannot be seen from any other motorcycle road in New England. Just be aware there is an entrance fee for motorcycles in 2024, but the road is so exhilarating, once you've gone up and down once, you may find you want to turn around and give it another attempt, this time with more confidence. If you're in town for Laconia Bike Week, be sure to take the ride up to the Mount Washington Auto Road. Up next is Crawford Notch Road on US 302. This is about 22 miles in length. This great motorcycle road in New Hampshire takes you directly through the White Mountains. You can start this road either from Route 3 in Twin Mountain or from Bartlett in the east. US 302 provides beautiful mountain views with wide open roadway. You'll ride past Crawford Notch State Park, as well as numerous trailheads to various hikes along the way. And it's a great ride to open up the throttle a bit more with the posted speed limit on the higher side than some of these other backcountry scenic rides. The pavement quality is beautifully smooth, and with its wide shoulders and plenty of passing lanes, it's one of the best rides to open up and just cruise on. Not only are the White Mountains in plain view at every sweeping turn, there's also some fun elevation changes, especially just south of Crawford Notch Scenic Park area. With its close proximity to the KANCAMAGUS Highway, this would make for a great loop route if looking for a longer touring ride. And the Bear Notch Road we mentioned earlier connects you from the KANCAMAGUS and brings you right here to US 302. Crawford Notch Road offers a ride through the White Mountain National Forest with views of stunning granite formations, waterfalls, and rivers. Experience all the best New Hampshire has to offer by motorcycle on Crawford Notch Road on US 302. And just a quick station break, today's video is being sponsored by our friends over at Diamond Motorcycle. Diamond Motorcycles has been in business since 1971. Their seats are custom fit specifically for each rider and passenger, and they're made to eliminate all the pressure points. And everything is made by hand in America right in Florida. If you're going to be riding any of these routes for Laconia Motorcycle Week, you are going to want a comfortable riding seat. They recently redid the seat on my R1200R, and I've got to say it's by far the best riding seat I've ever had. And it also gives the bike a unique look. So be sure to check out Diamond Motorcycle or visit diamondmotorcycle.com. Now let's get back to the routes. Next up is New Hampshire Route 153. This is about 37 miles in length. The route along New Hampshire 153 connects you from the great town of Conway to Wakefield. There's some fun curves and elevation changes on this New Hampshire motorcycle ride, with lakeside views and deep forests. Most of the route lies entirely in New Hampshire, but it's very close to the Maine border, and crosses briefly over the state line. Providence Lake and Crystal Lake have beaches where you can pull off and take in the views. Other than that, there's really not many areas to pull over, so you'll need to take in the picturesque New England lakeside scenery as you ride. The southernmost section of the road features tight turns with corners and elevation dips and rises. This part of the ride is really entertaining. It's a narrow road with minimal shoulders, which means you'll feel like you're riding right up alongside the trees. The northern section of 153 opens up a bit more, but it still has some fun curves while you start to get views of the surrounding mountains. And most of the corners are banked, allowing for acceleration as you exit the turns. Route 153 is overall a lightly traveled road that weaves around small scenic lakes along the eastern edge of the state. In the summer, it's a great ride, as the full canopy of trees over the pavement offers some nice shade. And this route makes a great extended ride if you're taking the previously mentioned KANCAMAGUS Highway. For a fun, twisty ride, don't miss New Hampshire Route 153. Next, we head over to State Route 113. This is about 30 miles in length. This is actually located in Maine, but it travels right alongside the New Hampshire border. You can start 113 in Conway. The ride starts off with open scenic farmland on a smooth backcountry road. As you travel north, there's some open mountain views to take in as you ride deeper into the state forest. And at this point, Route 113 becomes a seasonal road closed in winters. And as I was about to get footage from my favorite part of the road up the mountain, I just realized the road is still closed for winter. As I shoot this in early May, but I was just told by a few locals it should open up in a few days and it should be all cleared up by the time Laconia Bike Week comes around. But once you do get into this section of road, 113 from here gets quite technical in the deep forest, and there are many tight turns to navigate along the narrow mountain road. Be sure to stop by the Overlook for scenic mountain views from here. The road eventually meets up with Route 2 up north. And for more twisty riding, you can check out Hurricane Mountain Road, which runs close to here in US 302. This road offers many ups and downs over blind hills. But overall, this is a fun ride which offers diverse scenery in a short span of distance. Route 113 is not only a great motorcycle road for those heading to Laconia Motorcycle Week, but it's also one of the best motorcycle rides in the state of Maine. So that's our list for the best motorcycle rides for those heading up to Laconia Bike Week for 2024. If you didn't see a route that you think should be included, go ahead and let us know in the comments section below. If you found this video helpful at all, hit that like button for us. It really helps out the channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos on the best motorcycle rides in other states in America. Don't forget, all these roads can be found on our website, greatmotorcycleroads.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.